The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. For over a century, the war between the elders and their rebellious progeny has left no domain untouched. But now, overpowered by the strength and potency of their elders, the Anarch revolt is over. After months of discussions between the warring parties, the leaders of the Camarilla and the Anarchs have agreed to a cessation of hostilities. For the Anarchs, this is an acknowledgement of their defeat. For the Camarilla, this means that victory lies within their reach. But the unspoken prophecy still hangs above them. 500 years will seven be joined, ruling in defiance of angels. For all his cities shall become ash. For all his dreams shall be scattered to the winds. Let the ancients fear the young, and gird themselves about with laws. You cannot save yourselves, you foolish kings. You cannot stop the coming storm, or even have its rage. So begins the Convention of Thorns. Welcome to our Vampire Dark Ages stream. We here at McStabber Studios understand that some of the subjects that come up during this chronicle are problematic by modern standards. Our goal is to handle these kinds of situations in a manner that does not directly or indirectly glorify these kinds of actions. While we understand that we are playing in a world of monsters, that does not mean we must be the monsters ourselves. Please also be aware, none of our cast are experts in history. That means there will be some deviations between the real world timeline and the vampiric world. You can go ahead and chalk that up to the Cainite influence on the mortals around them. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy our story.
And then there's a couple that I think are actually dead. But
oh, they're all dead. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Vampire Dark Ages, Glimpses of History, or the Convention of Thorns, of course. We were talking all kinds of dead shit. I'm the storyteller tonight, Shanky McStabber.
And hi, I'm Maddox, and for the final time, I will be playing Snatcher the Nosferatu.
Hi, everybody. I am McStabber, and for the final time, I am playing Saint Olga of Kiev, of Clan La Sombra.
Hello, I'm Beetlespock, and for the very final time, I'm playing Yves Marchand of Clan Toreador.
I'm Jeannie Von Ashton. Sadly, we must say adieu. But again, this is Peregrine McSullivan of Clan McSullivan.
Hi, everybody. I'm the Ravnos Archon, and I also, for the last time in this setting, will be playing Agustin de la Cruz, also of Clan La Sombra.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Glaciate, and tonight I don't know if it's the final time. Who knows? I'm playing Rafael de Corazon of the Toreador.
I'm Mischievous Red, and I'm playing Eleanor Duvalois of Clan Bruja. Who knows if it's for the final time or not?
Miriam, and I'm playing Father Jean-Marc Damfleur, Clan Toreador. Who knows what the future may bring?
Hi, I'm Antera, and tonight I'm playing Archon Federico di Padua of Clan Nosferatu.
And I am Merriward, and at least tonight, I am still Micah Vikos of Clan Zimitzi.
One more night, at least. Who knows? Last episode, they had their votes. The treaty was written. It was read off to the assembled kindred there by Eleanor, who did a great job reading the treaty at the time. But at the end of that, before it was being read, we'll get that part first. Augustine had a talk with Micah. And then Micah said somebody would be in contact. And somebody was in contact. An Assamite, along with a La Sombra who introduced himself as Gratanio, who, well, he may not be Gratanio, and offered to bring Augustine with him to put him on a path of his revenge. And when it came time to actually sign the treaty, Augustine was there at the start. He was not there when the treaty was signed. And Federico was not there at all. But the treaty has all been signed. In some ways, many of this Belgrade coterie has begun to say goodbye to each other. But it's at this point, as the final signatures are going down on the paper, when Federico comes back in the room with haste. He doesn't slowly walk in, he comes in quickly.
He'll walk immediately over to Yosef and whisper in his ear quickly.
What?
I did not stutter.
That's just shocking. Please relay that to the assembled masses. I think it affects all of us, especially now that we have signed this document.
Indeed. And Federico will turn around to the assembled kindred. I am recently back from Silchester. Unfortunately, I do not bring good tidings. Silchester is in the process of being wiped out by a score of kindred, including, and he'll actually scan the crowd for Micah.
Micah's not there. Neither is Augustine, you'll notice.
Included in that number are flesh-crafted monstrosities. This did not appear to be a simple feeding. They are toying with and wiping out every kind in the city. It was still occurring when I left.
The abbot, who's been in the back of the room, Silchester has over 1,000 people in it.
Well, I fear it is much less now.
Storyteller, out of character. Did we pass through Silchester to get here?
Yes.
Okay.
Most prominent feature in that place was a giant church. The city itself, or the town, it's really a little bigger than the town, not quite a city.
Would it be reasonable to presume that I stopped at the church there before we arrived here?
You would tell me if you stopped at the church.
I think
there.
I did.
Okay. It is, I will tell everyone here that passed through there, it wasn't a Roman town, but it was built up because it's on the high ground. It was built up and later had a wall put around it, which would make it even easier to slaughter everybody because you've got them trapped.
Right.
She looks to her coterie mates and says, who would like to join me to get there quickly?
I would, but I would like to assess the situation, what it is at this moment, if I may. I would like to use Soul's Flight.
Okay, let me pull that up. Hang on a second. I gotta find my notes here.
Wait. I'm sorry, Far Senses. Far Sense.
Far Sense? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me look and see what this one does here. Even pull you up because I don't have that one handy. Far Sense. You're going to project your senses to a place that you're familiar with. I'll say, well, you first roll perception empathy.
Farsighted?
Wait a minute, though. You got to, it says describe, you're not describing, so you can use farsighted, but you got to tell me exactly where you're looking. I guess the church would be the only thing you could really describe. So as you're looking into it, peering at a distance there.
All right.
First thing I'm going to tell you to do, give me a self-control roll. Let me double check that. Maybe it might, I think it's self-control. Because, yeah, let me find my note. Because I haven't used this one in a long time. Ross Shrek. No, it's courage roll. Courage roll difficulty will be 6.
All right. I'll willpower that.
Okay. Well, no, you can't willpower a Ross Shrek roll. Can't willpower. Nope, can't willpower either of those.
Oh, I just clicked on courage. So
yep, just click courage. Not
yeah,
allowed to
click
use
courage.
willpower for that.
It says use willpower, but
don't click it. Yep, it's just a courage roll. There are times you can, but nothing when you're resisting frenzies.
Where's I click?
Click courage,
Right.
scroll to the bottom. It may
Difficulty
be all the way at
6.
the bottom. Yep, difficulty is
Yeah,
6.
I clicked on it and then nothing popped up.
There it is.
Oh, it did it twice now.
That's fine. 2's enough. When you view the distance, you remember the church, and that's where you cast your sight to it. You are surrounded by fire. The church is burning.
Do I need to do the perception empathy first, or
Go. You rolled that for the. Oh no, I was reading Olga's. Go ahead and do your perception empathy too. Sorry, I saw somebody rolled one. Thought you'd rolled it already.
yeah?
You could have got away with not doing it, not rolling. Look at that.
Yeah, I like to be fair.
Go ahead and do
I'll
your
use the
perception
first
empathy too. You'll make it.
That's 6.
Just click far since it already has the diff set.
Yeah, it's taken a while to roll. I don't know why. Because I click roll and all of a sudden the menu disappears and it doesn't pop up.
Zoom is doing weird things, so everybody knows. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
On
Doom
Foundry,
or-
I see Eve got 2 successes on something. I'm not sure if that's
That was
current.
It's
Courage.
courage.
Courage, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching Zoom. Zoom is running at 1 FPS right now.
Mine crashed.
We lost the connection to Twitch on the one part. Let me check down here. Hang on, bear with us a second. It looks like there's network congestion. Yeah, we lost it on Twitch, though.
I can't reconnect.
I just lost
There it
Zoom.
goes.
Well, now it's full.
Shaky just muted.
There we go. Came back to Zoom.
Roll just made it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a finale without tech issues.
Ain't that the truth? There we go. Yeah, we lost our Zoom for a second there, but it looks like it's coming back. Let me check our stuff.
It's a McStabber standard at this point.
Isn't it?
Yes, it was Ben the whole time.
And now the FPS is back to normal on the Zoom side, according to my end.
Yay.
Well, I rolled the 6 successes on
Yep,
far
6
side.
successes. Yeah, you're standing in fire. Your view shifts to fire. Now you feel the red death wanting to get you. The fire scares you at first, but you manage to keep control of yourself. The church is burning. There's bodies everywhere. It looks like a number of people were trapped in the church when it was set aflame.
I relayed this information as saying it is burning as we speak. This church we
And you can
stopped
hear
at.
the screams in the distance.
It's complete horror.
Olga looks to him and says, "How's the church? Is it still standing?"
Is it?
I mean, stone, it doesn't fall per se, but it's not doing, the interior is gutted.
No, it's. I mean, the structure might stay, but all inside are trapped and on fire.
Now, if
Burning
you
inside the
read you into
church?
the chasm, it takes you an hour to use that ability, Mama. So you're aware?
Okay.
You can get there on horseback quicker than an hour.
Okay. Then discard the roll. We'll do horseback.
Yep, just letting you know. In preparation, you spend an hour to draw your doorway.
Okay. I'll have it ready to go.
Okay. So, obviously, a number of people are planning to go. Who always, of the guest players here, who always heading to Silchester to deal with this atrocity?
Raphael is
Jean-Marc.
going.
The Belgrade coterie going, minus Augustine, who's not here. Okay.
Yeah.
Hardestat and Karsh. Actually, all the founders are going. And Gilberge. Karsh is going too. Lucida, she's already got her sword in hand.
Olga has her axe in hand and is going towards the stables.
And Father Samuel says, take any of the horses you need from there, as many as you need to get there. Because I know not everyone rode here on horses. You'll find the horses in the stables are adjusted to our kind. So you won't have the problem of them being afraid. So everyone sets out. You've got a bit of a ride. I will give y'all a brief scene. It's all of y'all here except for Augustine and Micah. You got a brief time to talk on the ride over there. I mean, it's not even an hour to get there, but because you're riding horses at a good pace. But if y'all need to talk, it's not like you're running on foot. Well, Karsh is running. Well, he's running, but not as Karsh. I'll put it that way.
It's on all fours?
It is the biggest goddamn wolf you've ever seen.
I've met a werewolf.
the
I
dog
doubt
is
that.
playing
No,
his role.
he's bigger than the werewolf you met.
Damn. Werewolves need to step up.
Yeah, he would make a Shadow Lord go, damn. So, is anything y'all want to talk about for your strategy while you're going there? Because, I mean, it's 2 scored, or a score at least. That's not too bad, but some of y'all have dealt with Tzimisce monstrosities and others haven't.
I think I shall focus on those who can save and draw their attention to me. They find a safer route.
Federico, did you figure out who was in charge or anything, or just
It was entirely chaos. They were pulling people out of houses, letting them run, chasing them down, just killing them in the houses. It was not anything I've seen from our kind
nothing
at this
organized
scale.
either?
What manner of men or beasts are they?
Oh, I believe the
Oh, you've never
Tzimisce
seen
created them.
No,
what Tzimisce can do.
Oh,
no.
boy.
I have not.
It
Prepare
is
your
beyond
eyes.
your imagining.
And Lucida goes, picture 9 feet tall. Instead of arms, bone swords. A maw like a bear's with sharper and bigger teeth.
And they were once human.
Tireless,
Okay.
driven beyond sanity, but cunning at the same time. They bred entire bloodlines for nothing but being turned into these.
And even without the bloodlines, even individual ghouls are enough.
If they are the bloodline ones, they've been trained for decades.
But what manner of attack is most effective, or is there any, to take
Fire,
them down?
Fire,
brute force.
that.
If they're human, they're not particularly immune to various things, but they're fast, they're strong. Their skin is almost like armor in and of itself. And they're not beasts. They work as a team. Lucida looks over. I even heard a rumor once. You all destroyed a city that way.
Indeed. An uppity gangrel needed a lesson.
Oh, I remember him.
He learned it.
Hell.
I've heard.
City is
no,
still,
he was.
it never recovered.
Nor should it. It wasn't worth it, to be honest.
But
Hey,
it certainly wasn't 1,000 people.
Aye, that's true.
Storyteller, can we see smoke and flames
yeah.
in the distance?
I mean,
yet?
it's nighttime, but the flames are bright enough that you can actually see the flames lighting the sky up. And you can hear it before you get there. The screams.
Oh, it sounds like that they brought east to the west.
You hear the cheering, the battle cries of monsters, more like roars.
This almost sounds like Coppola night.
I know.
Mm.
A bit quieter.
And as you're
Aye, that's
heading
true.
up to the city, you go up a path to get to it. It's up because it was on high ground. There's just a single road that comes out of the forest and winds up. Makes it rather defensible. And you can see there's creatures on the wall. The gate has been destroyed, knocked down. It's all rubble. Creature stands at the pile at the top. Anyone trying to either get over the wall or come through the opening is caught. But everyone give me Give me perception alertness.
Farsighted?
Oh, yes. Farsighted definitely for that one.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is 6. I'm just going to use default difficulty. I'm just looking for successes.
Yeah, can we add our auspex to it or no?
If you have heightened senses, you can add your auspex dice to it.
Double check.
So
Well, can
want
I
me to clear it
reroll?
and redo it? Here, I'll clear it.
Yeah.
You can add a number
Sure.
of dice equal to your auspex skill to your roll if you wish.
Oh,
Because heightened senses definitely help, or heightened
I got
vision.
5.
You got 5?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have auspex? Oh, okay.
let me.
Why would
redo
Olga have
that.
auspex?
I don't know.
No. I don't need no stinking premonition.
Wow. So many
And
dice
with my
from
auspex-
Federico and gets 3.
Yep.
And with my
Um,
auspex, I still get the exact same fucking success nut rate. That's hilarious.
Jean-Marc got 6, though. Your luck
So
for...
I put the
do you put what?
bonus.
Yeah, where
that's the-
bonuses, put how many dice you have in. That's
Okay,
where the bonus
cool.
goes. Jean-Marc there, Urini is continuing his streak of amazing alertness rolls that he carried on from last week.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fewer I'll get on Friday.
8.
8 for
My
Eve.
total doesn't make sense.
Look at yours. Some of them.
I didn't hit.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have your perception in there. Yep, try it again. I see it. Eve's got 8, though. 6 from Jean-Marc. 5 from Olga. Let's see. You got 4, but the bright number of dice this time. Man, those ones hurt you. Wow, took away 4 successes off of ones. Ouch. Eve's, Jean-Marc, and Olga. You can see them on the plains because the forest ends and it clears. But now that you're higher up, you see 3 figures on black horses. You can only see them between the moonlight and the fire that burns in the city. You can see the individuals, and Olga, you definitely, there's no way you wouldn't recognize one of them. Augustine is on a black horse, almost looks like one of the horses like you had back in Belgrade. Beside him, now that you've identified Augustine, is Micah Vikos. And a third individual you don't recognize. For Eve, you definitely recognize Micah and Augustine, as does Gerberge. You don't know who the third individual is, but all 3 of them are watching from a flat plain, close enough to watch the city, but not close enough to be involved in the fight. They're just rock still on horses, watching. And as
Well,
you're
if there was
watching,
any question of who organized this,
as you're watching, another pack of monstrosities comes out of the woods behind the 3 of them, charging up the side of the hill to go to the city. They're not taking the road because they'll climb the wall. Yosef looks over. Should we go after them?
only if you're a fool.
That would be pointless. Let's clear the city.
And as you're getting closer up in there, yeah, you can see a monster immediately. So the one standing on the rubble, since you have to come up the road, it turns and screams a challenge at the group. But the monstrous wolf is the first one to get to it. Your horses shy back. They don't want nothing to do with that creature. They may not mind vampires, but they do not like whatever that is. And it's met claw to bone sword arms by Karsh, the werewolf.
If any get close, I will do Mephardian blow.
Okay.
If anyone gets close.
Well, the only one that's creature so far that's noticed you has been that one. And I will say Karsh is definitely on the winning side of that fight. He's just too quick, even in that giant wolf form, for the blades to catch him. And everyone knows the sign of celerity running at full steam. Karsh is moving way too quick to not be heavily jacking himself up.
I have surged my physicals.
Okay.
At the creature that dared to challenge us, I'm going to throw my axe at him.
Okay, that's the one Karsh is fighting.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw my axe at the fucking creature.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, you can. But I want to see this roll, because this is important too. Give me your athletics dexterity roll, please. Just because I want to see if, you hit Karsh. Dex athletic, 5 successes? No, okay, you don't hit Karsh. Too bad.
But if I hit the creature, it's hit with an abyssal blade.
Yep. And the blade that the axe that she pulls out, the blade on it is black as night. Actually, it's not even as black as night. It doesn't reflect light off the fire.
It absorbs light.
Yeah. It almost eats the light around it.
Mm-hmm.
And the creature screams.
And it won't give anyone chills looking at it.
The creature screams.
Mm-hmm.
And it distracts it long enough for Karsh to just tear its head completely off.
Good. Then Olga's going to slide off of her horse and go collect her axe.
And Karsh doesn't even slow down. He immediately jumps and closes into the city. What is everyone's plan? How are you going to deal with these creatures? You're going to try to individually go in there? You're going to go in this group? You're going to pair off? What?
Actually, let me double check a quick thing since you asked that.
While you're doing that, we're going to flash to Augustine and Micah and Gratanio so that you all can think about what you're going to do. And Gratanio looks over. I see your friends have arrived.
This is not a surprise.
It is a nice party you had planned, Micah. Tell me, what made you change your mind about leading from the front?
Well, I had but to commune with my soul, and the path was clear to me. This little party was not mine to participate in. It really is a disgusting display, isn't it?
But it's beautiful in its own way. You know, there's not enough creatures to stop them. They will prevent and destroy most of them.
Oh, yes. A little taste of things to come.
I see a path for the both of you. Do you know what that path is yet, Augustine?
It is the direct opposite of wherever Hardestet walks.
I think you and Micah have a similar path in that one.
I have learned much from the great war master that is Micah Vikos. You have opened my eyes, I think, to new possibilities, and what I thought was the ceiling of our powers.
And Gratanio looks over. A true dragon leads. That does not mean the dragon is the one to do the fighting.
A true dragon need not prove themselves.
That is true. I sense another hand in this. Someone I have met once long ago. Interesting.
Micah, will the loss of these creatures not weaken you?
No.
Good.
Well, it is a sacrifice, to be sure, but not a great one.
I see you brought more than yours anyway. If I'm not mistaken, some of those are Radu's, aren't they?
Indeed. You have a careful eye. But no, mine is a mixed force that was brought here. And not all came at once, but trickled in throughout the nights. They did quite well at that.
That will be the problem. This camarilla they have formed. They will be so busy watching each other. Too many blind spots, they'll never see all the places in the shadows where things gather.
The shadows are thick.
They are plentiful.
And when you say that the shadows darken all around you, well, I think we've made our point. I think they understand where some of us view this tower. I would hate...
The message cannot be mistaken.
And I would hate to have to spoil our fun by destroying some of them. If we destroy them, the lesson isn't learned. Do we wish to ride, or do you wish anywhere in particular to go? We can travel quickly, or we can enjoy the countryside.
I have never not enjoyed my time with you, Micah, so I will leave it up to you.
Let us enjoy the countryside a little more.
A storyteller.
Yes.
Before they all dip out of sight, I have spent a willpower and would like to give a quick Ignis Fatus that only Micah will notice.
Okay, you're going to use some of those Ravnos powers that you've gained over the centuries?
Mm-hmm.
I can't promise only Micah would notice it. There is an individual there that, well, you don't know that, so go ahead.
If others pick it up, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's a very simple whisper using basically Snatcher's voice, but disguised enough that it's not obvious. And it will just say, "Thank you for the opportunity. Very bold, Paramore."
Storyteller.
Yes.
I would also like to do a little Ignis Fatuus back to Snatcher.
Of course, go ahead.
And it will be similar, a whisper disguised, but Snatcher
that
will
just
know
costs you
who
one
it is.
willpower, that's it.
One willpower, so be it. Boop. And the whisper comes back to you. I will see you again soon. Pick for us a wonderful rendezvous.
And Snatcher will then grace whoever would accept it a bit for anyone who's still around him, of course, of Cloak the Gathering, if they so desire for a surprise move or to hide around better.
And Olga had pulled her axe from that creature and went to the walls. And as you're leaving, Micah, the one Zemitzi that wanted to be involved in the fight. One of them that was right there in it was leading the first pack in. Sasha meets Olga on the wall. You don't ride far before you notice, even from this distance, you can see the night that comes off the blade. It is an anti-light. It absorbs the light from behind it. As she cuts down Sasha, removing their head.
Yeah. Alas. Your name will live on, as I said, eternally.
Friend of yours?
A close friend. Trusted lieutenant.
And know this, they died well. The one they
Oh,
faced.
yes.
The one they faced is a mentee of my child. And I think at that point, Micah realizes they may not be talking to who they think they're talking to.
Hmm.
The only one who comes close to me with the shadows.
I see. I know of no better one to fell a friend of mine, and would want nothing else.
Augustine, you do know we're going to play a new game now.
Of course.
I was his master. He was my child. He is released from that. So we play a new game, him and I. As do you and your sister. Pieces on the board. And y'all... Go ahead.
I have thoughts already for this game, my Lord Gratiano. Micah, for instance, how difficult would it be to infuse some of these creatures of war with satchels of gunpowder within?
I don't think there would be too great a difficulty in such a thing. Merely discovering the correct technique.
A farewell gift, so not everything is lost when they are destroyed.
Hmm.
Are these the games that you are speaking of, my Lord Gratiano?
Among other games.
Excellent. I am learning.
A quick study.
I do try.
As y'all are riding off, we're flashing back. Number of these, let me go over. You've got Raphael is running around, drawing everyone's eyes to him. I mean, he's gorgeous, but then he's using powers on top of that to kind of pull eyes towards him. And as he does that, he's scaring off. Now, a lot of them are scared by the dread gaze as it hits them, but not all. Some of them, which is weird, are definitely somehow immune to fear in some way. And Jean-Marc gets some to fight others, using Spark of Rage to make them fight. Federico was a soldier and understands the ambush, uses a lot of obfuscate, and waits until someone tries to engage Gilbert or Jean-Marc before he reveals himself from behind to be the attacker. Gwen, you see Augustine riding off. Doesn't look back. The three of them just not even ride off fast. The horses just slowly walk away, almost like they're in no hurry. Snatcher, do you go in the city to fight?
More outskirts, honestly, not really wanting to get too close to any epicenter.
Snatcher's never been one for uh, direct confrontation.
Nope. If there's
Eleanor-
humans he can help, he'll help them. If not, whatever.
Now, leave that to the ladies.
Eleanor does what she can to try to help people escape. Now that the beast that was standing on the rubble is gone, Eleanor and Eves managed to start gathering people that were being hunted in the street to push them towards the main gates that are now cleared of a creature. And every time a new creature comes, Adana is there to wait, along with Milov Petrikov, the gangrel founder. Anytime a new creature tries to take that rubble to stop people from going out the gate, they're met by the two of them. The creatures, they're cunning, but not enough of them can see the gate to know how often it's unguarded, so they still only comes in ones and twos.
And Olga's patrolling the walls.
Olga's clearing the walls then.
And absolutely she is.
Hurling them down. Of the 1,000 people, over 1,000 really, that was in this town, less than 100 make it out. The city itself turned to nothing but a fire-blasted ruin. They were playing with them. They could have killed them long before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
And you know this. Even the creatures that they sent weren't slaughtering them all. And with the town fallen, I'm going to leave everyone here together to talk.
Olga sheaths her axe and covers it with her cloak.
And Mistress Fanchon's having turned a number that you saw that got near her to just pillars of fire, burned them up. This is not the way we should have had this Camarilla founded. We need to call this conclave quickly.
Yes, we do. Because you will see more of this. This was merely a showing, a taste.
First statement.
Well, I think it's high time we also make our first statement. Hard as that.
He looks to you.
You and me can deal with the memories of these humans that are left.
We can. Camilla looks over. I can as well. I will not impart my peculiarities to them.
Let us bury this bloodshed into only our history. And with that, Raphael is going to activate his powers to draw attention to start.
Okay. And Yosef looks over at Jean-Marc. Care to give a blessing upon the dead?
Yes, indeed. And the last rites to any might still be lingering.
There's a number.
I'll join you, Jean-Marc.
I know this is I'm not sure what chance there is of this. Any of you know healing arts? And Milov actually looks over at Mistress Fanchon. Well, most of those that used to know them are gone.
Can sense vitality, and if they are able to be saved. And I have other ways of healing if you provide me herbs and such. We may not have all of our powers. We have acquired some new ones.
And when you say that, Mistress Fanchon's eyes immediately shoot to you.
Hi.
That power's
Learning
gone
it.
from the world.
Learning and adapting. Are you sure that power's gone? Or had your propaganda that you think it was gone?
I was there with one when it was ended.
Just one. You know there's always more than one. I usually do. And funny, I don't think you can find every single one of them. Not even if you turned over every rock in this whole godforsaken world we're in.
And Camilla actually looks at you. You do know we wiped them out.
Did you now? I don't
Most
think
of
you
them.
did. Where? Which country?
All
And
of
did you
them.
check? Oh, that's a bold statement. Did you go far east? How east did you go? Did you go west to the New World? Who's to say they weren't there either?
Their creator even told us they were gone.
Did you actually believe him? Because I just read the tablets earlier to you. Did you really believe him?
And Mistress Fanchon actually seems shook by this statement. And it's almost like if that's true, what other things was she told during this convention that could also be true?
It's almost
You
like this
believe-
coterie hasn't lied.
You believed lies. And you know what? We tried to teach you and tell you, but you know what? You thought you knew best. It's fine. In the East, I suppose, we knew a lot more than what you believe.
And as everyone, a lot of time spent wiping. I mean, there's only 100 left, but it still takes time to rewrite memories, to erase them. Peregrine, you managed to find a couple that are savable.
She's got sense vitality, sense death, and sense cycle.
The big problem
can use
was
all of them.
most of those who were wounded, well, they didn't leave wounded, I'll put it that way. The ones that they managed to get out were mostly people that were hiding in such a way that they didn't get caught, because they're not prone to leaving wounded. As
Fine.
the night goes on and dawn starts to be approaching, you all gather once more at the Abbey. And I think actually we'll do an early break here before we go into the final half of our Dark Ages Chronicle. So it's a little early for a break, but I think it'll work fine right here. We'll see everybody in 10 minutes. Please enjoy the break. Welcome back. Before the break, the convention ended with a slaughter at Silchester. Pretty much everyone who attended rolled out to put a stop to it. They got there too late to prevent most of the town from being wiped out. Of a town of over 1,000, only about 100 survived. Some survived because Snatcher ran around and embracing a few of them. Most of those, you do realize their Nosferatu curse is going to involve burns, right? Because of the situation of their embrace. But at the same time, they saw from a distance Augustine and Micah watching this destruction. And Olga even killed Sasha, who I'm pretty sure Olga recognized.
Mm-hmm.
But as we're opening up, they've returned to the Abbey as the convention ends, and many people have places to be. They've got one more dawn to go through, and when the sun sets the next day, people will be departing. So let's see. We got a couple people wanting to talk to somebody. Who's going to go first? Actually, Eleanor and Olga go first.
Okay.
Because Eleanor has not a goodbye question. This was a straight conversation. So I'm going to let Olga and Eleanor go first.
Where does Olga at? Does Olga go to like her rooms, or is she in the main area hanging out, or what does she do?
I imagine she was already packed, so she's probably hanging out in the main room.
Okay. Eleanor, you can tell Eleanor's been seething for a while trying to figure out, just like understand.
Well, she's a Bruja, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Uh, your coterie mate, that was his fault, and you don't seem to care.
Oh, no, I care very much.
Are you going to do anything?
Well, of course. But not with whom they are with right now. That would be folly.
Who were they with?
Something ancient and powerful?
Of course.
The necklace, actually. Go ahead, tell her.
The progenitor of my clan.
No wonder he went.
And you hear Montana's chuckle in your head.
Did you know he was going to?
I did not know he was going to do that. My brother, we are brood mates, is an idiot man.
Clearly.
Yes, most men are idiot men, but he is also one. When he is angry, and he was very angry, he does idiot things. Such as this. It will eventually bite him in the ass. And it would bring me much joy to be there when it does. But he was so angry that he did this folly of a thing because a wild fucking dog decided to do something to upset him.
You can hear Carr snarl. He doesn't do anything other than snarl.
So there you have it. Hardestat egged him on. So much so he didn't sign, and he sided with the Anarchs. But those creatures, oh, those were associates of Micah Vikos. That's the one who orchestrated it.
Why even come if you have no intention? I get the answer. It's politics.
It's more than
using this as
that.
opportunity.
It's more than that. Micah came here knowing exactly how he'd be treated. And no one failed to meet that expectation. So yes, he planned this all along because he knew, coming here, how he would be treated. Even I was disrespected at this convention. Many of my coterie mates were disrespected at this convention because we come from the East. You think we lack culture because we're not Western. You think we lack education because we're not Western. But that is not true.
I should have done more to stop others from mistreating you. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, Eleanor. I am used to idiots.
Doesn't make it okay.
I think you should travel and see more of the world. It will make you sharper. If you would like, you can come with me. Because I'm certainly not staying here.
Do you know where you're going?
I'm planning to go east. eventually far east, to a city called Moscow. But I have a few stops to make on the way there, and I think it would be enlightening for you.
I agree. I think it would as well.
Very good.
I appreciate your ruling style from everything you've said here. You care about the people. That matters.
Indeed. My style may be sometimes abrasive, but it
Not
is
as
just the way I
abrasive.
do things.
Not as abrasive as one Micah Vicos, it would seem.
True.
I'm sorry I took my anger out on you.
Eh.
You just seem to be the closest to Augustine, and it was such a unnecessary loss of life.
Miss de Valois, you are not the first Bruja I have ever met. I knew of another one, Stanislaus. He was not an idiot man. He actually impressed me.
I mean, at least Adana and I managed to hold it together more than Patricia with all these proceedings. And
True.
rein in our tempers.
Patricia's a bit of an idiot woman. Yes. That one lets her temper rule her instead of her ruling it.
Not uncommon
Mm-hmm.
for my clan.
But you
I
can
will go
learn.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I intend to. Let me go speak to Adana
Of course.
to make sure that he doesn't have anything that I need to wrap up first. But then I will join you as soon as I'm able.
Of course.
Thank you for your kindness and cooperation during this convention.
It was my pleasure. Truly.
As Eleanor steps away, we're going to flash over to Eve and Raphael.
Well, since it's near dawn, I guess we're gonna avoid any outdoors. But walking around in just a nice, shouldn't say alleyway, hallway. Uh, Probably like a room with a lot of books and paintings, and just stare at a landscape. Yeah. So much for peace.
As I'm sure you know, this is always hard fought.
Yeah. I've always, even in my own life, tried to find these little moments, find spectacular sights, and just think of nothing else. Embrace that one little moment I can. My mother, actually, when I was little, before my own life, she encouraged my little sketches. She said, find find the peace in the road. Go where it's see sights unseen. And just find your little piece of Elysium and forget the worries of the world just for a little while. I think that's needed for everyone.
Since we are sharing, I don't have great stories of my past. I am more of a talent scout, as they say. And
Yeah.
these, your sketches are anything but silly.
Well,
You
I
have a
think it's
talent with portraying. You have a talent with observing. And I gotta say, you have a talent with words. I like that word, Alicia. A place of peace.
I think it was old Greek. My mother probably heard it somewhere. But no, I was never the wordsmith. Yeah,
Have you
despite
tried?
my writing, public speaking. Nah, I I was always engorged in the sights and mapping out the unseen paths, even paths that are not of this plane of existence.
Honestly, it's a talent that many do not value, which is a mistake. Seeing the hidden truths is much more important than simply gazing upon the flowers, even though they are beautiful.
That's why, well, I think first I lost track of that family. I know I had a son. I know he grew to a ripe old age and had a daughter of his own, but I lost track of her as time went on. But I think I was want to see what's happened to my line, my mortal line, before I head off and to explore this new world, just in case.
Is there anything I can help you with in regards to that?
Well, I was. So you were in France. I think I settled in Champagne for a while. Um, but they might be in Germany. His mother was German.
I will ask around. The Marchand?
Marshall.
I'll let you know. I enjoy this time I had here, headaches aside.
Hmm.
I got to meet new people, understand new perspectives. Actually, he leans a little closer to Eve's. Actually, get a little more information than I thought I would.
Really?
Of course.
Hmm.
Your actions in Belgrade were noticed to me, and all that I could research in this small time indeed proved the efficiency of your group. That is why I gave you the time of the day, and I came back way more than satisfied.
That
So this
place
is
has not.
hmm?
Said that place has not been burned over and over. My plans to make it a renaissance of the East.
Plans can always change. Places can always change. As long as you keep trying to be yourself, it will be best to be malleable. But I see that you can do it. And honestly, I haven't put the resources of my sire to good use in a while. God knows, fighting alongside Hadestad is not one of the good uses.
No, imagine not.
So what do you say I invest a little? Would you be interested?
Of course, can use any assistance.
Very well. We can do business at a later moment. The sun is almost rising, and we do have quite a limited time, and you do have a big research and search to do. Anything
Well-
else you would like to bring up?
Not this moment, but if something catches, you'll be the first to know.
Well, how can I say this in the best way possible? My door is always open and unlocked to those that share my views and tastes.
I'll keep that in mind.
And as
And
you two go your separate ways, we're going to flash to Gwen and Snatcher.
Where is Snatcher?
Probably with a gaggle of vampires that he's trying to convince not to eat all the monks right now.
Yeah, no, he's probably just wrapping up getting them all some food and stuff, and they've been set up in a basement area. He'll be down to stay with them in just a moment.
With
But
a
he's
locked
probably
door,
honest.
just in case. Let's be
Yep.
honest.
Yes, of course. And William also sitting just outside to sleep and watch as well. But for the most part, Gwen actually probably just finds him finally just leaning against a wall, slightly looking up towards a ceiling.
You know, I've heard of these little things that you put in your mouth and the humans light them up and they have a smoke. It looks like you've had a wee bit of a shag and you need to relax now.
No, it was primarily, and Snatcher's actually gonna be saying this all in Gwen's dialect of Celtic.
Oh, we're speaking Irish. Perfect.
Mhm.
Because fuck English.
He has a distinct English accent, but it's hidden fairly well amongst the pronunciation being correct. Mm. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like I've just started a lot of work.
Well, good thing you have William. And she's going to take her arm, loop it with yours, and say, I need you to walk with me so that people are not seeing what I'm going to show you.
And he'll start walking.
Okay.
A confident stride in
I'm sure
his...
you can find a secluded place.
She's going to pull out what looks like a perfect carving replica of someone's detached member.
Oh, Micah's genitalia. Got it.
Yes.
A simulacrum.
And she will just go, what you think?
Accurate.
Okay. Now, I want to make sure that I've got it done right because I'm sure you're going to be going, where are you heading off to?
I might dance around Europe a little, but eventually make my way towards the New World.
Perfect. Do me a favor. If you ever see, and she's going to pull out of her always traveling notebook, it's the artist cell. It's the tree, kind of like that one. And she'll go, if you ever see that, that's me. And remember my last name, McSullivan. It may or may not be important in centuries to come.
All in due time.
Oh. It will be. Because, yes.
Where do you plan to go?
I'll talk to Olga. And then from Olga, I'll make my decision there. I do have to be around this part of the world for just, I believe you said a couple 100 years. So,
You can stay in an abbey with a priest.
ugh, rather be gutted like a fish.
He was a gracious host, if nothing else. as far
No,
as
I can't
Toreador go.
stay in England. I have to go back.
Oh,
Back to the
back.
Carpathian youth. Back to the Carpathian Mountains. Let's just say I owe a debt.
Mm.
Again, you said, what, a couple 100 years?
I do not understand the context.
Snatcher, go ahead, give me a roll. Intelligence and it'll be intelligence and I don't know. I'm thinking here on this one. Could be investigation. That'd be good.
My 1 dot in investigation.
Yeah, I mean that would be a good one. Or intelligence. Actually, intelligence empathy. I like that one better.
With my 1 dot of empathy.
I
I'll
mean,
use a willpower for it.
It is what it is.
Diff 6?
Yep. 3 successes. I mean, she's alluding pretty hard to the. She's talking somehow about the message Brother Twitch passed you. You just don't know the context of why.
Perfect. I might go back to Belgrave for a bit and see if I can tunnel out a bit of our city for a bit.
I'll
But I
try
want
to
to make
come
sure.
visit.
Do. Because I think I'm going to turn around and make sure this gets spread around.
Should be interesting.
Well, I've seen what the kings can do. Let's just say if we sell what dragons can do, can we make it a bit more lucrative? Think about it. And you know what? I have a perfect name for it. The Micah.
Snatcher's actually going to run his hand over his scales and hair that's on top of his head. And as his fingers trace over, the hair goes from a fairly dark sort of brown and shifts to a pale blonde. Dragons can do many interesting things.
Oh, I'm aware. I've been to almost every Copla night.
Yes, that's all in what they can do violently.
Oh, that's right. Because I never turned around and laid with one.
Hopefully
But I never
not.
really.
Hopefully not during the night. Feel you'd be
No.
preoccupied not getting killed.
You can do more than one thing in a night. It's called multitasking. You've never tried it.
No, I have. I'm just now realizing that I think you would have really enjoyed speaking with my mother.
I think she's a little bit young for me, but it's okay. When you come about calling the old tongue,
Whichever I can
sure.
remember.
If you forget this language, I'm going to turn around and beat you back in your head.
Or you just have to reteach it to me.
Yes. But I'll do that after I beat your head in with an axe.
You're taking
I'll heal
after
you
Olga.
afterwards. Afterwards? I'll kill you completely.
Snatcher will actually offer her a hug.
She'll take it.
Never in my life did I think we would get along given our cultural histories.
Why? Because you're English and I'm Irish?
Essentially.
She
I'm
pulls out
happy
a
to
book
say
and
that
pushes it to his chest.
I'm happy to say that I have learned since then.
Good,
And he'll check the title.
There's no title. I've learned not to put titles on the outside of books because then people guess what it is. I want them to actually open the book, to actually read the fucking thing. Actually say the life and times of a snatcher. A chronicle from when they met to the year before. and there will be a whole section of how to fucking speak Irish in there. What she taught you. Damn wanker.
Maybe I won't forget it. We'll have to see if I forget how to read. And he'll stash the book away.
She gently just bops him up the head. All right, I'm going to go I got to find Olga for a bit because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of repressed women that we're needing to liberate now.
Take care, Gwen.
You too, and she boops him on the nose. Don't be a stranger. And
His forked tongue will run over his teeth. I'll try not to.
slow down on the reproduction. Swear to God, you're more of a breeder than most Ventru that we've known.
I have no idea what you're referring to. I could have done double that.
She'll head on off.
And as you're heading off, we're flashing real quick to Jean-Marc and Federico. A solemn Jean-Marc and Federico after the events. Lucida comes over to you. Might have troubled the two of you?
Of course.
Please join us.
You were Archons under the founders.
Yes.
I believe war is more appropriate now, but
You don't seem to have a desire to do that again.
I do not. It is not the best use of material for me to be an Archon.
And you, Federico?
I fear I'll be drawn back into the fray once more.
I believe I'm going to be named Justicar for my clan. We are required to pick 4 from other clans. The way you two handled yourselves, not just tonight, but during this convention, convinces me you have the right motivations to be Archons. And I would like to name you as 2 of mine.
If you feel that that is a reasonable choice, I will not reject it, but I don't claim or wish to have it myself. I will serve.
That right there is one of the reasons I would pick you. You do not wish it upon yourself, but you are willing to do it. And that means you are suited for it.
Thank you.
And every Justicar should have a Nosferatu that understands both how to be quiet, when to be in the background, but also to know when they have to speak up and they have to be seen to deal with injustices.
Well, I, for one, look forward to it.
As I said, I'm not sure, but I have been told there are certain powerful elders of my clan who back nominating me. Elders powerful enough that few that join the Camarilla from my clan will naysay that choice. Be ready to travel the world. There is a new world that has been discovered.
Well,
Congratulations.
Well, I do travel and I do fight, so
A whole new land to keep an eye on, to explore, to wander. If you'll accept it, I will gladly name you.
I will gladly
do.
serve.
at the very
Now-
least, it'll be interesting.
Advice from you, as the first 2 I plan to choose. What of Olga?
What a Volga.
But whatever. She served remarkably well during this The problem in Silchester.
She's level-headed. She can play the game.
Yes.
She is level-headed, but my dear sister is bloodthirsty. My dear sister is vindictive. My dear sister is temperamental.
Which one of us is not to some degree? It
but
isn't.
also-
It is the nature of our, well, of our state of being that these things come out, but she is able to control it. She's not consumed by it.
It only comes out when she needs it, when it's useful to her.
I have been giving it thought. The thing that gets me is her desire to return home. Getting eyes out east will be very useful. There are many things that go on that way that we don't hear about unless you happen to be in the east.
Right. There is a certain stigma against the East by the West, so that doesn't surprise me. And having eyes and ears over there, especially those eyes and ears, I can't fault your logic.
No, I do thank you for your candor on this. As I said, I'll give it some thought. I assume she'll be at the first conclave anyway, as one of the elder that signed the treaty, and as the personal representative of, can't say the eldest, but close enough. Thank you. And she turns and leaves. Now we can flash back to Gwen and Olga, because Gwen, you found Olga.
Yes, she and Mario are discussing their plans and waiting for Eleanor to confirm that she's coming.
And Adana did give Eleanor permission. Adana has always known Eleanor was a little mix of both Cam and Anarch. You understood both sides. And Adana knows they'll be busy as a founder setting up a conclave, and it's time for their child to be free, to choose their own path. So I'm sure Eleanor sends a message to you.
Perfect. Good. And she's folding up the message to put it away. Excellent. Eleanor will be joining us. Oh, Peregrine, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry. Am I interrupting?
Not at all. We were just discussing plans for travel. Will you be joining us as well?
I can for a wee bit. You know my arrangements.
Yes, we're planning to go to Belgrade first.
Oh, perfect, because that's where I was going to kind of go, because kind of lost for a bit, you know?
Yeah. And Parvela will definitely put you up.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. I'm for it.
Yes.
Got a thing. I actually just confirmed with Snatcher about a thing. And all right. I know this isn't your flavor of things. However, hear me out. If we're going back to Belgrade, then I know some exceptional artists that can do the other thing. Okay.
Okay.
So you know the wee thing that was thrown to the idiot man.
Yes.
That went through part of skank. Well, I got a perfect replica of that.
Did you?
Now, oh yeah, she pulls it out, shows complete and totally the same thing.
What material is it made of?
It's wood right now because it's just the copy.
Yep.
She goes, now I'm looking at making it into marble and a couple other things. Because we all know our lady friends happen to be, shall we say, a little repressed.
Bad dragon adult sundries.
That's it. That's what I was thinking. So
and then she literally passes it back to you.
Thank you. So I have a couple of good artists that can reproduce this in many different materials. We will also turn around and get a copy of, shall we say, the ladies. I know some exceptional women down in the docks that can, shall we say, pose for such a thing. I don't know. I was thinking you, but I wasn't sure if you want to do something like that because would you
No.
rather be having a dragon in your bed or a saint? But I wasn't wanting to be too vulgar. Look at his. How can
Just
you not
the thought
be?
of that. No.
I have to work on my selling technique. Anyhow,
Yeah. Yes.
so we're going to be calling this the mic.
Ah, okay.
And then the other one, we're going to look at probably something else.
Okay.
And we'll name it something else then if you don't want to be the patron saint of orgasms. But at the same time,
I'd rather be the patron saint of revenge.
it's fine. But I'm thinking we do Bad Dragon. We start in, Belgrade, and then we go to all the major cities. Yes, I know we're going to have to be in the red light district, but that's fine. Because you think about it this way, all the people that do know won't say much because.
Right. Oh, the church is going to have a field day with this.
It's the right way. I've got an Mario, plug your ears. You will pull out a book, flip over and go, and she'll point to the Yggdrasil and she'll go, that's going to be the sign.
Oh, excellent.
And she points to herself.
Yeah.
And she'll go, I can't do things just yet, but I'm learning.
Good.
Also learned, shall we say, she'll kind of give that symbol for the third eye.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, imagine what you can learn. Anything that shed blood.
On top of that, I can't do any of my old.
That's okay. It's a fresh start.
Exactly, because I still have all the books of all of the rituals I had learned. What's to say we can't turn? And on top of that, being I can't reproduce, what's to say I can't turn around and make a ritual to bring other people that are outcast into mine?
That would be something.
Because you think about all the caitiffs and all the people that I've turned around and traded and taught and mentored, all the outcasts and all the people that don't want to be acknowledged by their sires. What if I turn around and make them part of my family? Literally.
I wish you the best with that, truly.
But you're going to be at least patron or gently kind of in this business with me?
Absolutely.
I think this would be grand.
Absolutely.
We're going to have them get fucked any way we can try.
That's right.
Okay. I wanted to get your permission prior to actually putting it more into writing or what. Now
Well,
you're thinking, what?
No, I'm just saying, first thing, because it's nearly dawn. First thing,
Damn thing.
when night returns, we're heading to Belgrade.
Okay. I didn't pack a whole lot anyhow. So for me, I'm already packed.
Yeah, my entourage is already en route. They'll meet us there when they get there.
And you don't have to worry about your maid keeping this up anymore.
No.
Let him think that this is a part
I think
of the
she's
curse.
earned an embrace.
I mean, she was good.
Oh, she's very good. She's also good at kicking ass, too.
Man, taking names, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, absolutely.
She's been with me
I mean,
a long time. I think she's
And
deserved it.
And I'm not going to keep the facade anymore because
Good.
fuck it.
Fuck them.
And I can still hold the dick going. Literally,
Literally.
we can mic all them all
Right
to
up the
death.
arse.
Oh, I'm just glad it's not a hot poker.
Oh, we could probably make one of those, but
That's fair. Ooh.
and Mario is probably looking at us like we're fucking crazy.
No, he's still too hungry. Plus,
okay.
he's starting to get the blood bond, so he won't look at Olga like she's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I still
Because he died, so his
Wizards,
bond to
like, whatever.
Augustine died with him,
Yes.
and you brought him back as a vampire, so it starts over with Olga.
Yep. But yes, so rest well. We will leave at sunset.
I'll be ready, probably even a little bit before, and wherever we go, definitely back. And however we go east, as long as I listen for that, shall we say, invitation, I just have to make
Yes.
sure I answer it. Oh, happy news!
Mm.
Brother Twitch spoke to Snatcher, and he said, Mario Cavaliers, but Curseless would only have to represent or be around for a couple of 100 years. Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be a problem for very long.
With the park. I mean, I'm what, almost 900 years old? That's a couple hundred years.
Seriously. You and I are practically in age.
You're not wrong. I mean, I've seen this world from what, 625 to now? Please. It's a drop in the bucket.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I just have to hang around there for about maybe 200-300 years. And then Bob's your uncle, marries your aunt.
That's long enough to see the Turkish Empire rise and fall.
You know, I'm still not sure if I'm calling it Constantinople or Istanbul. It's kind of up in the air for the moment. I'll let the Turks decide later.
Rest well, Peregrine.
I will, but I will definitely see you on the eve.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Chill.
we're going to flash one more time, way out, long past what's left of Silchester. Gritano got bored very quickly with watching the countryside. 1 minute, he's there on a horse with you two. The next minute, there's an empty horse. But as Micah takes Augustine to a safe house that has already been set up in advance, Micah planned the escape route, multiple places to stay during the daytime. I will turn it over, as dawn is coming soon, to Augustine and Micah. One last scene of the Chronicle.
I assume that our company was no longer needed for him.
No, it certainly didn't take long for him to bore of us.
I appreciate you extending your hospitality to me, Lord Vikos.
Of course. We are siblings in arms now, are we not?
We are. We are. I am, if I can be frank, given your closeness to our associate's nature, I feel I am allowed some familiarity. And please correct me if I overstep.
No, you do not overstep. Please, be frank. Unburden your spirit to me.
The time to dawn is too soon for me to unburden all of it, but if I may confide in you one truth, I feel a bit lost, Lord Vikos. I have not known life without my other 4 associates.
You have been with them so long.
I have not known life without my son by my side. I have always had friends and associates and allies that I could count on and refer to with ideas and adjust with their suggestions. And I would not burden you with this. I will be meandering for a bit, and I apologize in advance for that. I will get my feet under me, though.
You will. And you will speak in your own time and your own speed, and I will listen. This is a hard transition for you. And I fear you will not make many friends on this path.
I fear the bridges that I have burned in my pursuit of vengeance, but there can be no shadows without some flame.
True.
If you find my questions, my concerns to be naive at times, please know that they are not childish or, as Saint Olga would say, idiotic. I am a sailor with no sextant. I find myself on a boat with no stars to guide me, and I must push away the clouds of nighttime to find new ones.
Your sky is clouded and mine is entirely changed. In this, our feelings are alike. I will find no naive questions.
You are as kind as Snatcher has told us.
I do have the capacity for it.
I will not spread that lie.
Good. Then in this we can be comfortable together. This new sea we shall sail together, I think, until you are ready to depart upon your own course once you have set it. Is this amenable to you?
It is. It is. The last thing that I would want to be to you, Lord Vikos, is a burden after everything that you have done for our group before and what I am asking you to do now. Let us say that it is just a comparing of images. You are telling me what your sky looks like so that I may test it against what I see.
Very good, then. My friend, you are no burden. Remember this. It may not be so with others that we meet and converse with and scheme with. But to me, in part of your skill and in part of your friendship with my beloved Snatcher, you are no burden.
From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you in all of these, Lord Vikos. I can promise you that this conversation is one of very few that we will ever have where I bare my soul as you have so eloquently described it. There is no softness in La Sombra. There are decisions. I have made mine.
Very good. I am sure I will know it when you have decided a different path.
You will. I will not hide that from you.
You have my thanks. I offer my hand.
I will take it.
And right here, everybody.
Together then, you and I.
Go ahead, finish your scene. Sorry, I thought it was done.
No,
Sorry. I said, together then, you and I.
until the future tears us apart.
That is a fucking troublemaking team. Right there. And this is where we not only end this season of Vampire Dark Ages Glimpses of History, we are going to end the Chronicle here. It has been an amazing time with this cast. It has been an amazing time with this season's cast. As storyteller, I could not have asked for a better group of people to share this final season with. Not just the core cast, but all the additions with the guests that are not here. Jen of Thieves, who played Patricia Boilenbrook, shooting Hardestat in his fucking chest because he needed it. Inkblood Demon, who played Gabriel Bruch, the La Sombra with so much fucking personality, that was here on accident, didn't think he was supposed to be here. He wasn't even supposed to be at work that day. You know, there he was at the convention of convenience stores. He was right there. Yep. So I do thank everyone. We got just a few minutes. I am going to go into the outro here in a second. But before I do, I'm going to go let the guests say a final goodbye, and then I'm going to let the cast have theirs as we go to end. So we will start right at the top. Kai, you get to say your final goodbyes.
Oh my God, taking me out of surprise here. Well, I'm gonna say thank you everyone for this opportunity. It's the second Chronicle I get to play an old as fuck vampire. I got used to this. It's really fun, and also it was a great opportunity to interact with so many people, have so many different teams, and change canon in a few different ways. So yeah, it was amazing. I'm thankful for everyone. It was honestly incredible.
Thank you. Eleanor, Mischievous Red, your turn.
Hi, yeah. Oh my gosh, this was incredible. We made history. And we did a lot for it only being a single season. Like, we changed the entire course of Kindred Kind. Thank you so much for thinking to include me and have me be the moderator. I was herding cats, but it was a fun time herding cats.
You did great. You were given a bum deal, and you did great with what you were, with the hand you were dealt. You did great. It was awesome.
Thank you. But thanks for including me. It was so much fun. It was good to be back because it's been a bit since I've been around.
When I read that character as being at the convention, and I read the backstory of the character, my very first thought was, I've got to reach out to Red and see if Red wants to play it, because it screamed Mischievous Red. It really did. It screamed you. So, and next one up is going to be your Any down here, Jean-Marc de Herfleur, who hasn't been in any other Dark Ages, but he's been there for all the sessions for sure. So he's been along for the entire ride too, even though vicariously.
Always. Yeah.
Vicariously.
Thank you all. Thank you all for having me as a guest. I really appreciate the opportunity to play with you. Now, unfortunately, it's not for as long as it might have been, but would have liked. But that's the way it is.
Well,
but thank you.
You told me you didn't want to be in too many games at once, and you were already in too many.
Yeah. Well, that is true. But as a guest role, it was not exactly intense. Like being a court cast.
Yeah, or like you had to be in Kansas City.
Right.
You didn't have to be a psychopath. And I will give you this prop. You got to correct me on my pronunciation of Gilberge, because it's still Gilbert.
Yeah, it's shaking.
And it's Minotaur, not Minotaur.
No, I swear I heard that you said you preferred that pronunciation, Minotaur.
I'm still going to choke the shit out of that guy I saw on TV calling it that. I'm going to find him and choke the shit out of him.
No, the worst thing was he couldn't decide what he was going to call it.
That too. Yep. And now we go to Antera, who started off as Hardestat, but I think we made a better choice by switching him out because I don't think Antera could have been quite as giant of a prick as I could be.
No.
So
not to you guys.
Your final thoughts there?
No, I just thanks for having me. This was an absolute blast. I think I solidified my love of Nosferatu. I like playing old as fuck Nosferatu because they can just do whatever the fuck they want, and they get away with it.
And Justicar, or no, Archon Federico
Archon,
again.
Archon. Yeah.
Not
And,
by, this time by choice, not by being forced.
Correct. So yeah, two last quick things. I think he'll actually enjoy working with Lucida. I think they're a good fit for each other. But I think actually Lasombra and Nos get along. I don't just head
They
game.
both live in the shadows a lot.
Mm-hmm. And then the other thing was I'm excited to see what impact this has on Chicago.
For the viewers that don't know, all my games, World of Darkness set in what I call the Shankyverse. Sometimes it's slightly alternate timelines, like the Demon one, because the End of the World timeline, we kind of have to split that off. But a lot of what happened here is canon to my other games as well. We've already seen Snatcher in Kansas City, A Domain Divided. You will be seeing references to other people in For Dust We Are. Some of the core coteries, Belgrade coteries names will come up over time. So, expect to see how this changed history. Yep. Mirror Weird, who, as soon as I mentioned doing this, talking about I'm looking for someone to play Micah, was like, I'm there. Yes, please, please, please.
Yes, I did. And thank you, Storyteller and Corecast Coterie, for allowing me the gender euphoria of playing Micah Vikos, who in the timeline of the story next night will be Sasha. So hooray. This was a lot of fun. Everyone's great. This was so good and a lot of fun. And also thank you to Storyteller and Corecast for allowing me to christen a ship. It sails on.
Snykos lives on.
Thanks, Maddox.
Snykos. It's a thing.
Snykos.
Which is even funnier considering he has Micah's preserved penis in a box.
Yes.
Brings it with him to all your meetings. But you couldn't let him leave without it. He cherishes it too much to let him go home without it. So he gets to take it home with him each time.
hey, his collection will eventually have display cases and plexiglass and nice security, and he can look at anything he wants.
The most romantic go fuck yourself ever given.
Yes.
And
then it was processed by a rain of dicks after.
And I know Jenna Thieves isn't here as Patricia, but I think she enjoyed her time playing Patricia. She did a damn good job. Brought an accent I didn't even expect to hear. A lot of good snark, which the Jen snark, I call it, because there's a flavor of Jen snark that only Jen can bring. For those that play with her and For Dust We Are know exactly what I'm talking about. She brought it to the table. And, of course, Inkblood, who came in with a character that had, of all the canon characters, had like 2 lines of backstory. Nothing. Yeah. And he went absolutely balls to the wall with it, made it his own, made it his character, and made it unique and memorable and fucking great to play with. So both of them are welcome at my table anytime. Unfortunately, I won't be doing 13-player casts again anytime soon, so space is tight at my tables. But I'm just saying, they are welcome back as well. And now, for the core cast, last statements as their characters. We're going to go left to right. Start with Snatcher.
Fuck bitches get money. I feel like that's appropriate for how Snatcher ended this.
I know you're hooking up with Micah. It's a little bit of column A and column get fucked and make money.
In any conceivable way. But no, this, as on rails as this fucking chronicle is, we still pulled enough McStabber fuckery to like have some small personal stories thrown in, even though it wasn't gonna like lead anywhere, especially after this season since we're ending and all that stuff. But no, this was a lot of fun. Bravo, Shanky. You got the guy who said, I don't think I'll ever play Dark Ages. Doesn't seem like my thing. And you somehow roped me into this, so.
I mean, I roped Ravenous Archon into Demon. Might as well get you into Dark Age.
It's true enough. But yeah, that's my sentence. Great game, great chronicle, great cast. Always fun to play with every single one of you.
And Saint Olga of Kiev.
Yes. Saint, don't forget that. No. I gotta say, I never like a game that's on rails. I will say that. But this was still an enjoyable story to play out. And this last season had a bit more free form to it, which was really enjoyable. So I appreciate every one of the guests that could come and play with us to flesh out NPCs that were at this convention so that Shanky didn't have to try to run this thing all by himself.
It would not have been as good without him.
It wouldn't have been as good
Not even
without you
close.
guys. So thank you so much. You brought life to characters. So thank you. Thank you. And thank you to viewers that have tuned in for these episodes that we have played of this chronicle. Seriously, we do this because we love sharing stories, and this was a hell of a story. So thank you for joining us for the ride.
Eve's turn. Going to the new world.
Yeah, that's the plan if he doesn't get eaten by lupines. But
It's a possibility.
I was a latecomer to, this cast, and after Miguel left, and I gotta say, I enjoyed every single moment playing as a old Toreador. I didn't play Vampire the Masquerade too much, and when we played a little bit of the V5 with you guys, but getting this opportunity to play something that's history changing for this fictional setting is utterly remarkable. I have no words for how grateful I am to be included in this fantastic story.
I also loved that you played a reserved Toreador. You don't see a lot of those.
Yeah, well, a little bit of me went through, but having a little bit of a more of a reserved aim than and all these very harsh, not really road of humanity kind of vampires. Again, that soft edge in there, I guess.
Considering some of this coterie needed a soft edge somewhere because they sure as hell didn't have any.
Yeah, I guess.
Transylvania kind of sharpens you a little bit.
Yeah, just thank you for including me. It's been so great.
It's been fun playing with everybody. You too. Gwen, your turn. The cursed Assamite who's not an Assamite, no longer cursed.
God, I want to say thanks for the opportunity. Thank you for allowing me to actually play this. Actually playing with Mama for the first time as cast and being able to, because this was the first time I'm like, oh shit, I'm with Mama and he's my story. What am I going? Oh fuck, I'm screwed. So yeah, thank you for not killing me in first,
Girl,
second,
we
third.
are too good of friends for you to still be fangirling, okay?
Oh, no, this was when I first got that invitation. Oh my god, I was so fangirling. Oh my god!
And for the viewers that don't know, there was no casting call for the core cast of Dark Ages. This cast was built invite only, based on who we wanted to have at the table. So, Junie was one of them who got one of the first invites we sent out.
Oh my god, I was fangirling so bad. I didn't know what to do with myself. Anyhow, I did finally manage to sleep and then forget everything the next day, as per usual. Long story short, thank you guys so much. This has been an amazing ride. Telling you a story about an old Irish woman, apparently, who is now turning around and becoming, the owner or part owner of, Bad Dragon, circa 1400s. So screw, we just did crazy ass things. And thank you for actually giving Peregrine a good ending, not being cursed.
You're welcome.
Good-ish. I mean, you still get to serve Cupola for a while.
Cupola for a while,
but
you
chose
can ride it out.
You chose your poison rather than force the poison.
You used to be a slave. You can ride it out.
And also, honestly, what's he gonna have you do?
That you haven't
murder,
done.
Lots of killing, lots of starting people to go to war because he wants blood and blood feeds him. So she's going to be doing a lot of killing of Turks, and a lot of making Turks fight other people.
Hell yeah!
Oh no!
All I'm hearing is she won't have to do shit because Transylvania does that.
She set up the whole thing that happened with Vlad and the fucking Turks.
So he's already done the impaling.
Yeah, he's already done that.
But I'd also like to point out I didn't lose any humanity this entire fucking chronicle.
No, you didn't.
Nope. So I have absolutely no problem with this. It's fine. I'm just not cursed. That was the point.
finally, we're going to end it with
King
Augustine,
Tremere.
who I think took a path. He knew he saw where he was going to end up. He didn't know how he was going to get there until this season.
Well, first of all, I gotta say thank you for trusting me with a seat at the table. From the very beginning, Augustine has not gone any direction that I've wanted him to go in. Because I came in with a little Puss in Boots Toreador idea, and this.
Oh my God, you did, yeah.
This is what we have gotten out of it instead. So I'm incredibly happy that the best laid plans were just scattered to the winds, and this is where he's gone. Could not have asked for a more funner table. So thank you to everybody, to the core cast, to the guests that came in at basically on a whim to just be like, hey, we have an idea to cast all of these characters so that Shanky doesn't go insane playing 13 roles. And you guys stepped up and were fantastic. Thank you so much for that.
I don't think the dicketing would have happened if it wasn't for
It wouldn't have been as good.
Bearwood.
Wouldn't have been as good. Dickpocalypse would not have been as good, I gotta say.
Dickpocalypse has been epic, and
Yep.
we are
It's
going to
just-
make so much money off of it.
Yep.
Honestly, it just tells you if a Ravnos gives you the opportunity to learn, you should learn.
And
Yes.
one last thing as storyteller I'm going to say is thank you again to everybody, all the guests, all the players, even the one who's not Miguel, who left us like 2 seasons in. He was still part of it. He was there at the beginning. Fun to play with. Real life got in the way. It happens. Thank you to all of you. You made the stream what it is. I am just one person. And without a cast of guest players, without the core cast, it wouldn't be the same. It'd just be me talking to myself. So couldn't do it without you. Couldn't pick a better group to do it. Thank you all for being here. It has been fun. And part of me will miss it. Another part of me is ready to close the book on my Dark Ages because I've got an AD&D game starting up here soon. And I need the free time to do that game along with my Friday game. I can't do 3 games at once. It's just I don't have the bandwidth for it. So I do thank you all for coming. And more importantly, it frees up WOD Wednesdays for more Changeling and more Mage. And maybe at some point some Werewolf. We don't know. Maybe. Maybe eventually we'll get some of that. So now we can go into our regular outro, and maybe I can keep it tight and we can go quickly through it. Please join us on the Discord. Cast of this show and the cast of all of our shows come directly from our Discord. If you're on our Discord, you may see casting calls go up. Matter of fact, one just closed tonight for Mama's V20 All Hecata game, Oops All Hecata, or as...
I'm announcing cast tomorrow.
Yep. So it just closed. She closed it a little early because she got a lot of people to apply, and she's got more than enough to choose
Definitely
from.
more than I needed.
Yep. So that's her right to do that. That's why when you see a casting call go up, you might want to apply to it immediately because sometimes they close early. I've closed them early myself because it's just like I'm not waiting any longer. I got enough to choose. So do that. Also, we do non-streamed Zoom hangouts. We just hang out with members of the community. We did one last week, which means we're not doing one this weekend. We'll do one the weekend after. We do them every other week.
And
we
you
might
can
even
hang
do a
out
Friday
with some
one.
of the people right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll see a number of the people here go to a number of them, not all of them, but quite a bit of them. We are going to be able to do a Friday one before too much longer because for Dusk we are is going on our season break, which will free up Saturday nights for us to do other things to, take a Saturday night and chill. But we'll do a Friday one here so we can vary the day a little bit. So do that. We also support each other and look out for each other. And I don't even know why we still have the non-streamed party games listed because we haven't done one of those in like 1.5 years, 2 years.
Yeah, no.
But eventually maybe we'll do another mystery party or fucking Blood on the Clock Tower. Who the fuck knows? We'll see. Maybe. Who knows?
I think the mayor win sealed it.
That mayor win, there's still some salty motherfuckers about the mayor win, okay?
I honestly, more than anything, it shouldn't have worked.
It shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have. I should have fucking lost.
Yep. Please, you want to catch our back episodes? Go to our YouTube. We have not just the Dark Ages, we have all of our back episodes of all our streams. We've got over 600 videos. Holy shit, we've got so much shit on our channel. You can binge watch forever. Seriously. We got so much shit, and we produce so much new content every week. We stream anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week, depending on what week and what month it is. So check that out. If you want to see some D&D 5e, not 2e, 5e, or Call of Cthulhu 7e, go to London Esoteric Society's channel. If you're going to catch some D&D 2e, be on the lookout. That starts in 3 weeks. Actually, less than 3 weeks now. Will be our first D&D stream. And man, just doing practice runs has been interesting, and some deaths have happened in practice runs. So get ready for the chaos and the carnage and the murdering that goes on. So check that out. You want to get you some studio merch? Hey, get you some studio merch. We don't really make any money on it. Trust me, we have it marked so low, we don't make money on it. But you can get stuff like Can't Wish a Motherfucker Would t-shirt, sign in to do it. Cat's To-Do List, which is from our Kansas City game. We've got some new ideas. Some people have been drawing some graphics. I've got one that I'm tempted to, actually, we're going to put on merch. I am going to put on merch that Mirrorweird sent me. A Dickpocalypse related picture. Mirrorweird sent it to me, and I'm like, I like it. I need to get it on art. I just haven't had Mirrorweird say, yes, I can use it for merchandise yet. But if they do, I will fucking make a shirt or something out of it just because it's hilarious. It's censored. It even has a nice censored bar to make sure you know it's censored, which makes it even worse, actually. So, check our merch store. You want to see our friends? We have friends. At least somehow I still have friends. I don't know how, because I do fucked up shit. First of them, one here's been here with us the longest. Junie Von Esch, what you got going on?
Well, I like to choke yarn. Why? Because then I don't have to turn around and get put into jail for anything because I don't look good in orange. I really don't. Never will. It's just a thing, okay? But I will be doing far more cross-stitching soon because I managed to get all of my stuff in for the Great Wave, and I cannot say the name of the place. It starts with a K. It's in Japan. I'm going to hopefully think that somebody else who's very fantastic in Japanese that could say that word for me. But that's actually going to be a Christmas present for my dad. So you'll be seeing a lot more cross stitch for a bit because I need to get it done, and we're going to be hustling on that. And then I will be back to choking yarn and doing crazy things. If I'm not there, then I'm probably over on this guy's channel doing some crazy shit. If I'm not there, then I'm either here or I don't know, somewhere else. Please find me somewhere. Thank you.
Trying not to get killed by the Kool-Aid Man Sabat coming through the wall.
Oh yeah.
Good one with that one. Ravnos Archon, speaking of on his channel, what you got going on, Ravnos Archon?
Hi, everybody. I run TTRPG stuff here on my own channel on Twitch. I just wrapped up the first season of a show called Creative Characters, which was like Hot Ones, but instead of chicken wings, I had a character creation process. And I'll be running a little short stream of City of Mist at the end of this next month. So look out for that. Otherwise, you can catch me here on Wednesdays until I find a way to get into the Friday game. But, if you're on the Discord, you'll know when we go live.
Speaking of the Friday game, Psychic Shire's our other friend. She's not in the stream. She was in the Friday night stream. She just got murdered last week. F for Margot for everybody on that one. She died saving her members of her coterie from the Kool-Aid Man, scary nail lady Sabat, who come through the wall to fuck up people. She died a hero's death, which is not a thing that a lot of Tremere can say, but she did. And you should check her out. I got to say, it's a shanky game when we lose a cast member. We don't sit around long for no cast member. We've already got a person cast to fill that slot because I like my 6-player cast, and I like to keep it a 6-player as much as I can, as fast as I can. So you'll be seeing our Keeper of Arcane Lore, Dr. Tiss, who is a brave-ass trooper who will be up till 3 and 4 in the morning trying to play with us. Joining us may not be the first episode. It might be. Hell, who knows? We got to get session 0 and stuff done for her, but dear God, we got putting Urini, Tiss, and Cirque Lunicus at the same table. I don't know what I've done to myself, but I may regret it later. Just saying.
Just make sure they don't do percentile dice. We'll be fine.
Yeah, but they're going to read all the books.
Yes.
And do all the rituals and cause all the sanity to be lost from the storyteller.
It's good that 2 of them are Tremere.
And you're going to find yourself, I'm telling you now, Shanky, you're going to find yourself one session, you're going to be one of the players, and Tiss will be the storyteller.
I mean, it might happen. I did have to make a deal with Tiss. She is not going to be relegated to kidnap van driver. Which means one episode, you have to make her drive a van just once. Just once. Just saying.
Somebody kill me.
Yep. And then our other friend is Cirque Lunicus. He's not in the stream, but he's our Twitch bard, so check him out. He does all the stuff. He does dance, he does singing sometimes, he does art, he does games. Check him out. You want to support the players? Bits and donations. They go to the players, not to the studio. We just take taxes out of it. Other than that, it goes to the players as show a way to for the hard work they do. If you want to support the studio, subscribe on Twitch. They'll take half. Kind of sucks. Go over to our coffee. Buy Mama a coffee. We'll put it towards good use. Costumes cost money. I ain't gonna lie. And we love our costumes around here. I mean, don't ask what I paid for this one. Don't ask. It was a lot. But check that out. And look, money's tight. I know it's tight. This economy fucking sucks. I just paid $90 to put 3/4 of a tank of gas into my truck. Dear God, if you don't have the money, don't give it to us. You can support the channel for free by going to YouTube. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon. That helps us out. More people will see the videos. We won't make much money off that. YouTube does not pay us a lot of money. But what it will do is draw more people to the community, which means more people will get to play with us. And that's the important part. The more people that come to our community, the more people we have to draw on for casts. So you'll see varied casts that we like to do. And now I can turn it over to Mama for the schedule.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us for this Chronicle finale of Vampire the Masquerade Dark Ages. And coming up over the next week, we have on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, the season finale of For Dust, the V20 game set in Chicago in 1994. Yeah, we just had the big fight this past Friday, and we lost Margot. The coteries got to pick up and move forward somehow. It's going to be difficult. We'll see what the fallout of all that is on Friday.
It is a fallout. Trust me.
Yep. And then that's it, because the London Esoteric crew are on break for August.
It just needed a break from all the button pushers.
Yes.
And now she needs a break to help make characters so she can be a button pusher.
Yes.
That's right.
So literally, that's it right now. Right now, we just have a Friday stream, but that's about to end on Friday. But Changeling's coming back very soon, y'all, in like 3 weeks.
Yep. So, Wad Wednesday's taking a break. We'll just have Friday stream, but it's okay. And it's about to take a break. We need one around here. We've been going kind of busy.
Been going nonstop for years now.
Yeah, there'll be a period of time. Wait, we may go more than a week without a stream.
Wow.
I might organize just a hangout stream. I don't know. Get some of the storytellers to come and talk storyteller stories.
Ooh.
We've done one before. We can do one again. We'll see. We'll have to see. So, where'd my brain go? Oh, yes. Mental health, everybody. We talk about this at the end of every stream. It's important to us. Please check in on those around you. People are not okay. We mask it well. And I say we for a reason. Because I am one of those who suffer from mental health issues. We hide it. We appear to be okay, and we're not. Just reach out to those around you. Just pop in, say a kind word, say hey to them. Because sometimes that's all it takes to be a lifeline to get them out of that shell that they're in. And look, if you suffer from mental health issues, I want you to get the help you need. Reach out to your own support network. If you have insurance, do that. If you don't, reach out to friends. If your work has an EAP program, use it. If it doesn't, and you don't feel you can talk to, your own family and friends, in chat's a list of numbers. You can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There'll be help on the other end of the line. And even more important to that is if you are in crisis or you see this on YouTube, go to findahelpline.com. It's like 3 clicks. Mama checked it. To click where you're at, what country you're in, and you'll get to support lines for your country. Because mental health is health, and we want you to be okay. And while it's okay to not be okay, you still got to take care of yourselves. And now I can turn it over for Mama so she can give her final hellfire and brimstone kind of speech for this stream.
I'm going to make it real brief, y'all. Get your goddamn shots. If you're responsible for kiddos, get them their goddamn shots, because shots don't cause autism. Autistic people fucking causes autism. Yeah.
I know for a fact.
Yeah.
I did the fucking.
Yeah, he did.
Shanky causes autism.
Shanky causes autism, y'all. But also, drink some water, take your meds, get some sunshine when you can, but make sure you wear that SPF. And I'm going to tell you to wear 50 plus because 15 plus ain't going to protect you like you think it will. So seriously, wear the 50 plus and make sure it's UVA and UVB so that you protect your skin from skin cancer. Thank you. And make sure you're registered to vote. Check your registration if you are in a blue city in a red state. Make sure they haven't purged their rolls and screwed you over. Participate in the primary process. There are primaries still going on in states here in the United States. So please participate in that primary process. Also, make sure we all turn up for the election in November. It is so important that we turn over control of Congress to Democrats so that there is some kind of checks and balances going on, because right now there's none. None. And our regime is running ramshod. Literally. They're taking money from everything that helps people to put it in the war that isn't a war, supposedly, and putting it into ICE, and putting it into harming people instead of helping people. If you voted Republican in the last presidential election, if you voted third party in the last presidential election thinking you were protesting for Gaza, you didn't save a single Palestinian life. And if you abstained from voting in the last presidential election, all of you can fuck off. The blood of thousands of people is on your hands. For the rest of us, be aware of what's going on in our communities, okay? ICE is still going around fucking killing people. Yeah. Not just detaining, but also killing people. So be aware of what's going on in your community and protect yourself and protect those you care about. Okay? Said with all sincerity, y'all have a good night.
And I do thank everyone for coming for this chronicle. We're done. And you know what? We're out, bitches. Good night, everybody.